Chapter 19. Road Safety. The next day, a huge package had arrived at the kindergarten. The postee delivered with a trolley and put it in the middle of the corridor. Julia walked around the package. I wonder what might be in it. What do you think? She asked mysteriously. The kids tried to guess. Julia took a pair of scissors and began to cut the tape carefully, piece by piece. Then she looked inside. We have new games, lots, she said, and started taking out boxes of different sizes, one by one. Later, Julia divided the preschool children into small groups. Each group got one of the games and sat on their table. Betty, John, Kevin, and Alfred were together. Betty ran to the little house, took the small figures, and put them on the table. They will play with us, she said. Betty and the boys received a game called The Safe Road. Streets, pedestrian crossings, cars, and houses were painted on the large board. Instead of pawns, the children put their figures at the start. The preschoolers threw the dice one by one and drew cards with tasks to be performed. Then the little people walked around the map and learned how to behave safely on the road. Mimi started the tour. Her first task was to cross the street. She looked first to the left, then to the right, and then to the left again. It was only when she made sure that no car was coming that she entered the crosswalk. Hoppy was next. He had to skip a turn because the light was on. The little people learned that the road can only be crossed when the light is green. Later, it was Swaying's turn. He also had to skip a turn, but this was a punishment because he wanted to run across the road away from the pedestrian crossing. Next, it was time for Hubert. Alfred rolled the dice. He got 5, which meant Hubert could move up 5 fields. The light had just turned green, so he was allowed to cross the road. During the game, the children learned many very important things. The small figures safely walked the route. When they reached the finish line, they received an award from Julia, small reflective stripes that they put on their tiny hands. The kids could not wait to play the next new game.